Welcome to Vitamins Chapter 7. Begin with the question: can foods and vitamin pills rich in vitamins protect us from life-threatening diseases? The Bible, nature, and science apparently believe so. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food." Genesis 1:29. Scientific research for now has proven the only disease a vitamin can cure is the one caused by a deficiency of that vitamin. Chronic disease prevention research is ongoing, but evidence now proves consistent with the benefits of protective vitamin-rich foods revealed in the Bible, nature, and science. What are vitamins? According to Sizer and Whitney, vitamins are essential non-caloric, organic nutrients needed in tiny amounts in the diet. Roles of vitamins. The roles of most vitamins is to help make possible the body's processes through which nutrients can be digested, absorbed, and metabolized. Some vitamins, though small, have huge roles as they are found in a rich variety of foods in a form known as precursors. Inside the body, these compounds chemically convert into active vitamins, also called provitamins. Naturally, vitamins fall into two classes: fat-soluble and water-soluble. Solubility takes part in bringing together multiple characteristics of the vitamins. Solubility governs how the vitamins will be absorbed in and carried throughout the bloodstream, to where they can be stored easily, lost in or and from the body. Fat-soluble. The names of fat-soluble vitamins are listed by the International Union of Nutritional Sciences Committee on Nomenclature as vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Like lipids, fat-soluble vitamins absorb mainly in the lymph, travel through the blood with protein carriers, and can be stored in the liver with other lipids in the fatty tissues where toxins can build up. Water-soluble. The names of water-soluble vitamins are listed by the International Union of Nutritional Sciences Committee on Nomenclature as B vitamins: thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic, pyridoxine, biotin, folic acid, and cobalamin, and vitamin C. Water-soluble vitamins are absorbed directly into the bloodstream. Here they travel freely, moderately stored in tissues. The excess are then excreted through the body's urine, reducing the risk of direct toxins in the body. Characteristics of fat-soluble and water-soluble vitamins. Beginning with fat-soluble, vitamins A, D, E, and K, absorption, like fat oils and foods, go directly to the lymph first, then blood, with bile being a necessity for absorption. Transport and storage by protein carriers in watery-like body fluids and stored in the liver or fat tissues. This becomes significant because we are fearfully and wonderfully made. The body can survive weeks without consuming fat-soluble vitamins due to the body's storing capacity. This frees the body's need for eating foods containing these vitamins on a daily basis to avoid excess buildup of toxins. Excretions, not readily excreted due to buildup of toxins in the tissues. Vitamin deficiency happens when levels aren't kept consistent. Toxicity can come from supplements, although it's considered rare to be found in food. Requirements cause for periodic doses, sometimes between weeks and months, as the body relies on storage. Water-soluble B and C, absorption directly into the blood. Excretions move freely in the body's water-like fluids, most of which are not stored in the body. Toxicity unlikely, yet able with high doses from supplements. Requirements: frequent doses, needed maybe 1 to 3 days due to body not storing for long. Beginning with A, roles, effects of deficiencies, toxicity, and food source. Other names of vitamin A: retinol, retinoic acid. This acts like a hormone. Vitamin A acts like a hormone, guides cells to convert convert from one chemical to another in order to be stored or released, it directly influences genes in the regulation of protein production. With plant-derived beta-carotene as a precursor, three forms of vitamin A remain active in the body: retinol, and retinoic acid. Retinol is stored in the liver. The liver cells, in turn, convert retinol into the other two active forms as needed. Roles include vision, that helps manage the cornea, epithelial cells, skin linings of the cornea, respiratory tract, digestive tract, skin, mucous membrane, skin, bone, and teeth, and regulate gene expression, also reproduction and immunity. Deficiencies include night blindness, corneal drying, cirrhosis, blindness, impaired bone growth, rapid tooth decay, keratin bumps, impaired immune systems. Toxicity includes acute nausea, vomiting, headache, vertigo, blurred vision, lack of muscle coordination, increased pressure in skull, birth defects, chronic birth, liver and bone abnormalities, brain and nerve disorders. Food sources of vitamin A. The dietary reference intakes recommend 900 micrograms for men per day and 700 micrograms for women per day. They come in forms of fortified milk, carrots cooked, sweet potato, spinach cooked, beef liver cooked. Rich in beta-carotene are dark leafy greens, broccoli, deep orange fruits, apricots, cantaloupe, and vegetables, winter squash, carrots, and pumpkin. Moving on to D, other names for vitamin D are cholecalciferol, with the precursor is cholesterol. Roles that vitamin D can come via sunlight or food. The exposed skin makes vitamin D from a cholesterol-like compound. After entering the body, it must be activated by the liver and kidneys. Regulates calcium for teeth and bone integrity by regulating blood calcium and phosphorus levels via increased absorption from digestive tract. Withdraws calcium from the bones, which enhances intestinal absorption. Once activated, it functions as a hormone on other organs, tissues, and cells, from hair follicles to reproductive system cells to immune system cells. Roles: vitamin D can come via sunlight or food. The exposed skin makes vitamin D from a cholesterol-like compound. After entering the body, it must be activated by the liver and kidneys. Regulates calcium for teeth and bone integrity. Regulates blood calcium and phosphorus levels via increased absorption from digestive tract. Withdraws calcium from the bones, which enhances intestinal absorption. Once activated, it functions as a hormone on other organs, tissues, and cells, from hair follicles to reproductive system cells to immune system cells. Deficiencies include too little vitamin D can cause rickets in children, bone deformity, osteomalacia in adults, and osteoporosis, muscle spasms. Too much can be toxic and cause blood calcium levels to soar, damaging tissues. Tolerable upper intake is 100 or equivalent of 4,000 IUs per day. Toxicity: blood calcium levels high, calcification of soft tissues, includes the blood vessels, kidneys, heart, lungs, joint tissues, extreme thirst, headaches, nausea, and weakness. Food sources include fish like salmon or mackerel that contain high vitamin D content due to the microalgae they eat. Foods naturally containing vitamin D are certain mushrooms that produce vitamin D and microalgae. Of course, milk, eggs, yolks, other dairy cereals are fortified and enriched with vitamin D. The DRI recommends 15 to 20 micrograms per day, or 600 to 700 IUs per day. Vitamin E, other names being alpha tocopherol or tocopherol, is found in vegetable oils. Vitamin E is an antioxidant protecting against oxidative damages in cell membranes, critically the lungs, red blood cells for oxygen transportation. This damage is caused by free radicals during cell metabolism. Roles include to fight disease. White blood cells equally depend on vitamin E's antioxidant power, including blood vessel linings, sensitive brain tissues, and bones. Deficiencies include red blood cell breakage, anemia, common in infants due to late transfer of vitamins from mother. In adults, nerve damage, loss of muscle coordination, and reflexes, impaired vision, and speech. Toxicities include, which are rare, but known to change the effects of anti-clotting, general discomfort, nausea, blurred vision, fatigue, and medication. The DRI recommends 15 milligrams a day for adults with a tolerable upper intake level of 1,000 milligrams per day. Food sources comes from vegetable oils like safflower oil, canola oil, sunflower seeds, and wheat germ, green and leafy vegetables, other nuts and seeds. Vitamin K, or other names known as naphthoquinone, synthesizes blood clotting proteins and proteins important in bone mineralization. In low blood, the bones make an abnormal protein that can't effectively bind minerals needed to form bone. Because vitamin K can be withdrawn from intestinal bacteria, there remains few cases of vitamin K deficiency among adults. Infants are born with a sterile intestinal tract, so a single dose after birth is all that's needed. Antibiotics can kill bacteria in the intestinal tract and can develop vitamin K deficiency that causes hemorrhaging in some cases, bowel production to stop, and cause lipids and fat-soluble vitamins to be unabsorbable. Because vitamin K helps activate proteins that help clot the blood, its toxicity levels oppose the effects of anti-clotting medication. Significant sources include bacterial synthesis in the digestive tract, green leafy vegetables, spinach, salads, cabbage, soybean vegetable oils, and the DRI recommends 120 micrograms per day in men and 90 micrograms per day in women. Vitamin B1, critical role in energy metabolism of cells, maintains on-site nerve cell membranes, supports nervous system function, helps to support a regular appetite. Muscles depend greatly on thiamine. Deficiencies may include beriberi with edema, which is swelling of the ankles and feet, as you can see, enlarged heart failure, muscular weakness, pain, apathy, poor short-term memory, confusion, irritability, walking difficulty, paralysis, anorexia, and weight loss. There are no reports of toxicities in vitamin B1. Food sources include fortified bread, cereals, fish, lean meats, and the DRI recommends 1.2 milligrams per day for men, 1.1 milligrams per day for women. You can also find them in pasta, green peas, black beans, baked potatoes, sunflower seeds, things like that. Vitamin B2, the DRI recommends 1.2 milligrams per day for men and 1.1 milligrams per day for women. It's found in a coenzyme needed to convert energy and helps vision and healthy skin, destroyed by ordinary light, but found in beef liver, cottage cheese, enriched cereal, leafy green vegetables, spinach, milk, yogurt, mushrooms, and there are no toxicities. Deficiencies may include cracks in corners of the mouth, sore throat, smooth magenta tongue, hypersensitivity to light, reddening of the cornea, and skin rash. Vitamin B3, or other names is nicotinic acid, a precursor is dietary tryptophan. Like thiamine and riboflavin, niacin helps convert energy in all cells. Deficiencies may include pellagra, diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal pain, back, or bright red swollen tongue, headache, dizziness, mental confusion, leading to psychosis or delirium, flaky skin rash. Toxicity may include nausea, vomiting, liver damage, impaired glucose, vision impairment, and swelling or rash or sweating. Food sources include from the amino acids tryptophan, milk, eggs, poultry, fish, whole grain, enriched breads, cereals, nuts, and all protein containing foods. Folic acid, roles, deficiencies, food toxicities, sources of food. It's also called folate acid. It's a coenzyme needed for new cell synthesis. Symptoms of deficiencies may include anemia, elevated homocysteine, heartburn, diarrhea, constipation, suppression, birth defects, depression, mental confusion, fatigue, irritability, and headache. Toxicity may be masked as vitamin B12 deficiency, depression, mental confusion, fatigue, headache. Vitamin B9 food source, asparagus, avocado, leafy green vegetables, beets, legumes, seeds, liver, enriched bread, cereals, pasta, and grains. Vitamin B12, the roles may include a coenzyme needed in new cell synthesis, which helps maintain nerve cells. Deficiency symptoms may include anemia, fatigue, nerve degeneration leading to paralysis or tingling numbness. There are no reported toxicity symptoms. Food sources for vitamin B12 include animal products, meat, poultry, fish, milk, cheese, and eggs. For vitamin B6, it's a part coenzyme in an amino acid for fatty acid metabolism. It helps convert tryptophan to niacin and to serotonin, which helps make red blood cells. Symptoms for deficiencies may include anemia, depression, confusion, abnormal brainwave patterns, convulsions even. Toxicities may include bloating, depression, fatigue, impaired memory, headaches, numbness, damage to nerves, difficulty walking, loss of reflexes, restlessness, convulsions, rashes, skin lesions, greasy, scaly dermatitis. Food sources for vitamin B6 may include meats, fish, poultry, liver, legumes, fruits, potatoes, whole grains, soy products. Vitamin B5, coenzyme needed in energy metabolism. Deficiencies may include vomiting, intestinal distress, insomnia, fatigue, sensitivity to insulin. And the only toxicity would be water retention. But food sources are widespread for vitamin B5 or pantothenic acid. Biotin, roles and deficiencies and toxicities. Enzymes needed in energy metabolism, fat synthesis, amino acid metabolism, glycogen. Deficiencies may include abdominal, heart action, loss of appetite, nausea, depression, muscle pain, weakness, fatigue, numbness of extremities, dry around eyes, nose, and mouth. There are no toxicities reported currently, and food sources are widespread. And last but not least, vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid. Roles may include collagen synthesis, strengthens blood vessel walls, forms scar tissue, good for bone growth, antioxidant, restores vitamin E to the active form, hormone synthesis, supports immune cell functions, helps in absorption of iron. Deficiencies may include scurvy. Symptoms may include immune suppression, frequent infections, bleeding gums, loose teeth, muscle degeneration and pain, depression, disorientation, bone fragility, joint pain, pinpoint hemorrhages, rough skin, blotchy bruises, wounds failing to heal. Toxicity may include nausea, abdominal cramps, diarrhea, excessive urination, headache, fatigue, insomnia, aggravated or gout rashes, and interference of medical tests, kidney stones, and susceptible candidates. Food sources for vitamin C include citrus fruits, cabbage-type vegetables, dark green vegetables, cantaloupe, strawberries, peppers, lettuce, tomatoes, potatoes, papayas, and mangoes, just to name a few. And these are the vitamins. And you can check this out on YouTube. Also, if you get a chance to check out the video for the moringa tree. It's a miracle tree that the Lord has made that provides all the essential vitamins for that are needed in the diet, and it's every part of the tree can be used, even for water filtration. And you should check it out. I thought it would be relevant to this study. Thank you, and be blessed.